I'd like to thank Tom Homo for the opportunity to be able to bear that flag out here shortly. I'd like to introduce my wife, Kay, up here in the front, if she'd stand for a moment. If you just kind of hold your applause. I've got Jack right here on the left, if you'd stand. Dave in the back, a son, a brother, Mason, if you'd stand. A grandchild, Josh, and Nick, and a beautiful daughter, Allison. If you'd, thank you very much. I actually played in 1965 to 1967. Was there anyone in this audience who was here at that time? Would you please raise your hand? A few of you, very good. I am 65 years old, and if I was playing again, and if there was a speaker to come, if I was playing and we had a speaker like I am here, he would have played in 1922. Is that incredible? Man, do I feel old. Back in those ages of 1965 to 67, we beat the U of U 3 years in a row. Never heard of before beating them not only once, twice, three times. Also, in 1965, I was a sophomore. It was the first WAC championship at BYU, the first championship in football they've ever won. So I was a sophomore on that team, and that was a really great win. I'm going to switch gears a little bit on you here. While I was a sophomore also here, I was a convert to the church. And I was the only member of my family, and still the only member of my family, to join the church while I was here. After playing football, I was inspired to go out for 2 years and serve a mission on the East Coast, which was really a change, a paradigm shift of being in shorts during the summertime, playing football and sports my whole life, and then wearing a white shirt and a tie and a suit. And a very humbling experience for me to go out for 2 years. Since that time, I came back, I got married, I have a family, I've got 4 kids, 13 grandkids, and I've been a bishop for about 5 years, a stake president for 9 years, and went to South Africa as a mission president for 3 years. And so it was a tremendous experience to come to BYU. It not only changed my life, but it changed my family's life. It changed all my kids and grandkids who were just active in the church. And so I like to thank Lavelle Edwards, who came to my home, came to my school, sat down on the couch in my home and said, you know what, you really ought to come out here to the Y. I had a chance to visit other schools. I was used to schools like Stanford and Cal and Oregon, since I was from that northern California area. But when I came here to visit, I was impressed with the people. I was impressed with the cleanliness of the school. I was impressed that I had to sign a form that said you had to be honest and upright and keep all of the rules. Because back in the mid-60s, that wasn't the case at these other schools. So much of that. I was a co-captain my senior year. Interceptions, I had 18 career interceptions. Sophomore, junior, senior, I think I am number 2, or tied for number 2. I had 3 in a game. But anyway, I wanted to bring something here tonight, just real briefly, for some of the kids who might be here, say 12 and under. I'd like to dedicate something I'm going to do here shortly to the 1965 team, who was the first championship team. I'd like to also dedicate that to my parents, who were a great support during these years, family, and also to my co-captain, Phil Odell. If you remember, Phil Odell is probably one of the best wide receivers BYU has ever had. And he has passed away a few years ago. So I'd like to dedicate 65 push-ups. Now I'm 65, And so you've got to keep a prayer in your heart. For the 65, especially the last 5 or 10, I might struggle a little bit. But if there are some kids who can't see, I'm going to do them right here. And I'm going to ask my wife if she'll count them. And so let's see if I can do 65, then I'm out of your hair. I'm going to go out, I'm going to run the flag, very proudly run the Y flag out on the field, which is truly an honor and a treat, and I'd like to thank you for that. Okay, let's do 65. Or try to do 65. Would you like to stand? You don't have to count loud. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
Come on. Come on, 61, come on.
I shouldn't have got the wristband and ate dinner just a second. Hey, it was 60? Close. You know, if you invite me back in 10 years, I don't know if I can do 75. Thank you very much. It's really a pleasure.